Oh, okay. Your steel watering can is ready. There we go. We have our answer. Hello, Haley. Go ahead and start your day, honey. I'm just putting on my makeup. Great. Okay. So the island, we're kind of reliant on warp totems and the boat to get to. And right now we won't have anywhere to stay on the island. I guess we could make tents. I can't remember how we do that though. So yeah, it'll be a full day thing, and then we'll have to get back home before 2 a.m. I guess. So it might be good for us to grab some supplies that we know we want to take with us, including a treasure chest or a chest, so that we can bring stuff with us to the island and have stuff there that we might need. So maybe some food, definitely some farm warp totems. I think I left all of my farm warp totems in the desert now that I think about it, so maybe we can craft some. So yeah, we'll have to gather some stuff before we head out. Oh, tomorrow is the luau. Okay. All right, so I have a plan for what to put in the luau soup this time. Again, it's a Mean Girl Let's Play, so ideally something unpleasant. But yeah, someone gave me an idea for what to put in the luau soup months ago, I think. And I've had it on our to-do list for forever. So that's good to know. Tomorrow is the luau, so no Ginger Island tomorrow. I'm telling myself this so I remember. Okay, the event will take place on the beach starting between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Don't be late. Okay. Fortune teller. The spirits are very happy today. Okay, so that's good because we need that for Ginger Island. Sorry, runny nose. They will do their best to show everyone good fortune, and then Queen of Sauce is a rerun. Alrighty. Let's see, we've got a letter. Dear Olivia, tomorrow we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behavior. Come to the beach sometime between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Mayor Lewis. Okay. Good news, the old boat is seaworthy once again thanks to you. Stop by the back room whenever you want a ride. My shop is now open at 8 a.m. every day, so you can get an early start. Okay, good reminder, good reminder. Hello, puppy. I think that I am going to maybe focus my energy on gathering stuff for the island. This is our desert one. This is our gift one. Hold on, we need a treasure chest to bring with us, which we don't have. So let's go ahead and craft maybe a large treasure chest. Wood and copper bar. So 120 wood. Hello, Vanny. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you so much for redeeming first. We are currently getting ready to head to Ginger Island, so just gathering the stuff that we might need. Okay. Okay, we got a large chest. That's good. What else do we need at the island? Definitely some cheese, so let's go grab them. Hello! Oh, exciting. I wonder if there's ginger you can farm. There is ginger that I believe you can farm, but you can also collect it. It's like a forageable on the island. So yeah, we'll have some of that to look forward to. There's a few things that we can look forward to on the island. I'm just gathering like food and supplies that we might want to bring with us. I'm not really concerned about checking in on the animals today. Oh, I can just sell this. Just because we can start heading to the island at 8, but there's nowhere to stay on the island as of right now. So I started collecting this automatically. So we have to get back before 2 a.m. So the sooner that we can get out there, the better. I will collect this. And then I don't think Clint's opens until 9 a.m. And he has our watering can, but I don't think we need a watering can immediately. So I don't think I'm going to go collect it right now. Hi, I just made it to Ginger Island for the first time a few days ago. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. That's really exciting. I really enjoy when Ginger Island opens up because then you have so much more to do and to explore. I think it's a good time. Do we have any farm warp totems? That was the other thing. Okay, we do. I'm going to take 6 with us, maybe? Yeah, I'll take 6 with us. I guess technically we could also benefit from bringing the other warp totems with us, because then we can warp back, but I feel like farm warp totem is okay for now. I can't think of what else we might need. Oh, maybe some coffees? 10. Okay, let's just stick with this for now, and we'll head down to the beach. How are y'all's days going? You got anything going on? I just remembered right now that it's Easter tomorrow, so a lot of people are probably spending time with their family if they celebrate, so. This is my normal state, though, is being oblivious to most holidays. I slept so long. Oh, really? In a good way? Like in a restful way? Because I know sometimes a long sleep is not restful. Oh, also ads are going to be starting in about 30 seconds. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I really appreciate it. I didn't have to collect those. I keep on... If I see a shiny thing, I just touch it, and it's not necessary. Okay, Willie says she looks as good as new. Here we go. Hold on, let me screenshot. Do 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 do. Here we go. Yay! I'm so excited. I feel like now that I'm an adult, I haven't celebrated Easter as much. Yeah, I feel like it's more a kid holiday, but I've already determined that the next time that that Easter happens and I'm near to my family, I'm going to set up an Easter egg hunt, and there'll be one for the kiddos, and I'm going to set one up for the adults, because I love doing that kind of stuff. I love setting up Easter egg hunts, and I haven't done it in a long time, but it brings me so much joy to do that. I don't necessarily want to participate because I don't really like being in a competitive state. But can I go this way? No. But I love setting it up for other people. So for adults, it can get intense depending on the type of adults you have around. Okay, so this is Ginger Island. We have this thing here. Doesn't do anything right now. So keep in mind, I have like 5 or 6 different saves. Hello. So I do know a lot about Ginger Island. So this won't be the first time that I'm seeing this, but this might be the first time you're seeing this. So I don't want to like spoil anything for anyone until it happens for us. But yeah. Question of the day, Señorita Sleepyhead. I love that. That is great. Okay, and if your name is Señorita Sleepyhead, are you, like, what is your superpower then? Hello. Whoop. There he goes. Let's follow him. All right, so we've got this area here where we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can harvest, I guess. But nothing really new. Oh, we did get a mummified frog. There is a box down there, but I'm in clearing phase. Hold on. There we go. What is this box? Oh, oh, nice. We got 3 tent kits. Okay, that'll help because now we can stay on the island overnight. So we'll keep that in our nice little chest that we brought with us. I can make bad guys fall asleep. That's incredible. That is a good superpower, honestly. Good superpower. But in return, I fall asleep if I use my power too often. Okay, okay, so there's a give and take to your power. I like that. It's very fair. Very good. All right. All right, we got a taro tuber as well, and then a golden walnut. You received a golden walnut. All right, let's harvest some stuff up here. What was your answer? Honestly, I came up with it with like within the 2 minutes before stream. And my answer was Bubble Bear. Because I don't know what I was thinking, I don't know what my superpower would be, so I don't know what I would name myself based on my superpower, but I want it to be a word that sounds fun. And I really like the word bubble. Like, it's a very stimmy word for me, bubble. And then I was like, okay, we want, you know, something that kind of fits with bubble. And then I was like, Bubble Bear, which made me think of water bear, which made me think of like the clear squishiness of a water bear. If you don't know, like a water bear is a microscopic critter that lives in water droplets in nature, basically. It's very small, very cute from far away, up close, terrifying. But so I'm thinking like I would have an alternate form where I turned into this floating, see-through, squishy bear made of bubbles. And I would have bubble powers, whatever that would mean. Haven't fully developed it yet because it was something I came up with, like, again, right before a stream. But yeah, I'm Bubble Bear. Right? Bubble Bear's so cute. Cuteness, I feel like, needs to be part of what I do. Okay. I'm about to show y'all something that I didn't know existed until I watched a video, and I had had Ginger Island for a few years. So if you don't want to see it, just turn away for a second. I will verbalize when you can open your eyes back up. And if you don't want to hear me as well, just give me like 30 seconds to a minute and then come back. I don't want to spoil this for you if you want to discover this on your own, but I legitimately didn't discover it on my own. So you have your 5-second warning before I do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. I didn't know that this existed. I didn't know. And there's a way that you can kind of tell, but yeah, I'm going to read what this says out loud real quick. So again, your warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When dark clouds cry, begin your quest to seek the fabled gem birds, 4 each day, 1 north, south, east, or west. Arrange their gifts upon my door. Okay, so let's go before people come back. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know. Honestly, I don't know what mine would be. Yeah, I really struggled, so I just came up with something random, and honestly, I kind of like it. I just went like off of my gut, which I often don't do. I often overthink things, so I'm trying to get better at just like going with my gut on things that ultimately shouldn't be stressing me out. I stress a little bit too easily. So, yeah. All right. Okay, so we got the golden walnut, and now this parrot screamed at us, and it has a little walnut over its head and a little speech bubble with the number 1. So it wants a walnut. Here you go. Ak, walnut. Ak, give. Yes. Okay. And what did you give us in return? Okay, so there's a little boy, messy hair, orange shirt. This is definitely a child, though. The screen says, the boy looks at you with curious eyes. Okay, that's the boy who's imitating the parrots. He seems to have a close bond with the parrots, but he's too shy to approach you right now. Okie dokie. Perhaps making friends with the parrots could earn his trust. All right. Great. So I am curious how Olivia, as a character that we've developed, would react to finding a child alone on an island. I don't think that Olivia would be... Oh, what? I don't remember this. Hello? Are you trying to... You're trying to... Okay. So he really did, like... just kind of guide us through this. Okay. Okay. I don't remember what I was saying before. I'm so sorry. I'm going to mention something else. So on the island, there's a bunch of golden walnuts, and they're hidden in different spots throughout the island. Just know that if you're watching me play, you might see some spots, and it might spoil it for you. So spoiler warning, I will find some golden walnuts that you may not have found, and if that bums you out, then maybe watching me play Ginger Island isn't the best thing, and I would hate to like push anyone away. I love having y'all. I love hanging out with y'all, of course, but one of my least favorite things is spoilers, so I do want to just put the disclaimer out there that if that's something that you don't want to see, then watching me play specifically Ginger Island might not be the best thing. And I don't, yeah, again, I'm not trying to push anyone away at all. I just want to give fair warning here. There are some that are very easy, and you pick up on the patterns that you see around the island, and so they're very easy to find. And there are other ones that, like, I'm like, I would have never found this, like the thing that I showed you earlier. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I say that because I'm about to grab one, but this is one of the ones that becomes an easy pattern to pick up on. There you go. See if you can pick up on that pattern. Okay. Hold on, let me... Dev didn't know that was there either. Oh, really? Okay, well, good. It's not just me then. Hello, Mags. Welcome in. How are you? How's your day going? Are there spiders? On this island, I can't think of anywhere that there are spiders. There are, like, if you've seen the truffle monster, I think that's the closest thing that we have to spiders. So like a truffle with legs. If anyone can think of anywhere there would be spiders, please put it in the chat so that Vanny can know, and anyone else who maybe might not want to encounter spiders can know. But I don't think so. I'm almost positive. How dare you find these nuts before I did. I'm so sorry. Hello, Breakos. Welcome in. How was the game? Did you have so much fun? I hope that you did. It looked like it was a blast. Okay. Here we go. We also have access to these things, coconuts. And we got a golden coconut off of this tree here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I remembered something else that we need to bring with us. We'll bring it next time. You look suspicious. Yes. Okay. Hello. Okay, that's not. But this is. Take a look at this. Little happy guys. Hello, there are spiders in... Oh. What? What's that? Oh. I thought we were getting attacked. I've gotten so used to bats flying at us that I was like, ah! And I tried to pause, but apparently when you pause, the parrots just keep flying. So good to know. I panicked. Hello, there are spiders in hard mode, normal mine. There's a mod for it if you can. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, good to know. Hello, welcome in. Stow Twitchy, how are you? Thank you so much for letting us know. That was very kind of you. I play on Switch, so I can't have any mods, but if you are watching someone who does have mods then, and you are an arachnophobe in any way, shape, or form, then that is something to be aware of. But yeah, welcome in, Stow Twitchy. What do you prefer to be called? Also, am I saying that right? Let me know. Yep, had a lot of fun and we won. Yay, that's so exciting. That's really awesome. I'm so glad. That's like best case scenario, especially for someone like you who like only has a very limited amount of time off and maybe a limited amount of time to go to a game. That's like best case scenario. Just finished up lunch. What did you have? Please let me know. I've been craving ramen. I don't know. I just want comfort food today. I'm on the struggle bus today. It's been a really rough last few weeks for some reason, but it just keeps on ramping up. And all I want is comfort food. That's all I want. Thank you. How you prefer Twitchy is nice. Okay, sounds good. I can call you Twitchy. Welcome in, Twitchy. Thank you so much for being here. How's your day going? What have you been up to today? Also, Vanny, you were asking about Ginger. Here it is. The island's namesake. All right, we've also got this here. There's a parrot stand here and a broken bridge that we can't get across yet. So, make your insinuations as to what that means. Oh, hello. Okay, so he's guiding us in there. I'm gonna take a look around here real quick. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, so this is new for me. Again, I've played Stardew a lot, but this is my first Mean Girl Let's Play. So if you're new and you haven't watched one of our Mean Girl Let's Play streams before, the point of this save and this Let's Play was for us to create a character that was mean, so that we could then choose all of the meanest dialogue options and the most negative options in the game. Not negative, but you get what I mean. So that we could see what we've been missing out on, because I like to be nice in real life and also in games, and I tend to avoid the mean dialogue options, but I know there are so many things that you miss out on if you're only doing that, specifically in games like Stardew, where it can kind of determine where your game goes or what your game looks like. So that's the point of the Mean Girl Let's Play. I think this is because we did the Joja Mart route. So this I haven't seen before, but I can't remember what it does originally either. So yeah, there's that. I cooked up burgers, hot dogs, and brats. Partner made fruit salad. Ooh, that sounds really nice. I'm hungry. I had lunch, but I'm hungry. It must be like an emotions thing. Okay, you want... Huh! Excuse me? Uck, money, uck, find golden walnuts. It says yes, and then parentheses, costs 1,260,000 gold. Excuse you? I don't remember what this one originally asks for, but I'm sure it's not that much money. What is the bird going to do with so much gold? Apparently give us golden walnuts, but I don't know how many. Is this for one golden walnut? If so, that bird is asking for a lot. And this is a Joja Mart bird. You can tell by the J here. And also, it looks different from the other birds, I guess. It's a yellow bird versus like the rainbow parrots that are about to fly by. It gives you all of the remaining walnuts? Okay. That's what I was wondering if it does. That makes sense. He might be building a nest, a fancy one, yes. One made of gold, apparently. Okay. That's a thing in the community center path too. It's 10,000 times however many walnuts you haven't found yet. Okay, okay, good. That makes sense. Maybe I'm wondering if I had found that already, or if I maybe didn't find that until I had more walnuts. I don't know, but that makes sense. All right, let's head over to... I don't know if we can even get to... How many walnuts do we need for you? Hello. What a cutie. Okay. Oh, sorry. Uck, 10 walnuts. Uck, wake turtle. Or wake turtle. Sorry, inflection was wrong. Okay, so we need 6 more walnuts. Let's see if we can find any more. It's 7:40 p.m. but we do have our warp totems with us, which reminds me, what I usually do is I have a treasure chest here. When the island is like fully opened up to me, I will put anything that I might want to take back with me to the farm, to the valley. I'll put it in this chest. And then I'll usually have a chest over in the other area that we haven't opened up yet. That is stuff that we keep on the island. But for now, since we don't have that area opened up, I'm going to put everything that we brought with us to live here into this chest. I'm going to leave the taro tubers here because I believe that they just do better on the island. Hold on. This I'm taking with me. Coconuts I'll take with me. Journal scrap, we have to read it. And then this I'll leave here. Actually, I'll take 2 of them with me. I can't remember whether it benefits me to leave them here, so I'm going to leave them here for now. Because these don't go to the museum. It doesn't say bring it to Gunther. So, we'll leave it here for now. And then I guess we'll just continue looking for... Oh, hold on. Let's read this note. Day 1. My ship is lost, shattered by a tempest in the unforgiving sea. I find myself stranded now on these strange shores. My crew has perished, but I still live. Perhaps Lady Luck has blessed these wicked bones of mine, or has her own designs for my fate. At any rate, I've no choice but to make a life for myself here. There's fresh water in abundance, food to forage, and fertile soil to work. First, I'll build a shelter. And then it says there are some pages missing. I'm trying to think of where some other... golden walnuts might be. I think that if you shake some trees, sometimes one comes down, but I can't remember which trees. I know there's one up here that we can't get yet because I didn't bring what we need to get it. Not up here, but up by the mountain. Can't go up that way. So maybe... I don't want to go into the volcano today, but maybe we should use a tent and just stay overnight here for tonight. And then go in the volcano tomorrow and see what we can find. Ooh, Gingy time. Yes. This is our first day on the island, so we just kind of did a little tour of everything. Followed all the things that wanted following. But now I think we'll just camp out here. So let's grab a tent. And maybe actually I'll drop off everything that we don't, since we're not going back to Stardew tonight. The valley, but we're going up to the volcano tomorrow. We want to empty our inventory as much as possible so that we can collect everything we possibly can in the... Oh, you know what? We don't have our watering can. We have to go home. Because I believe you do need your watering can. Pretty sure. So yeah, let's just go home. We'll grab our watering can. And, oh, and tomorrow's the luau. Yes, yeah. Thank you, Twitchy, yeah. I got there eventually. Hello, thank you for following Dem Classy. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Welcome. If you're comfortable with coming into chat and letting us know what you prefer to be called, feel free to jump into chat and let me know. But also, we are a lurker-friendly stream, so if you would prefer to stay anonymous or just lurk, that's totally fine too. And thank you so much for the follow, Muffy Pinsilu. Again, same thing for you. If you would like to come into chat and let us know what you prefer to be called, We would love to hear from you, but also if you want to lurk, totally fine. Oh my gosh. Hi, new people, says Brakos. And then Stream Elements goes, hi, Brakos. Where am I? Okay. Let's head back to the farm. All right. Again, I hope everyone is having a good day and a good weekend. Oh, hello. Stop. Come back. You can use a scythe to cut feed from grass. Or you can buy it from me, of course. I could use the cash. Adios. Perfect. All right. Shane, as kind as always, says, no, I don't have time to chat with you. All right. Calm down. Sassy. Okay. I usually go by Classy, also very new to Stardew Valley. Well, welcome. Welcome, Classy. Thank you so much for being here. How's your day going? What have you been up to today? Also very new to Stardew. That's totally fine. I'm doing my best, especially with Ginger Island, to avoid spoiling things for people. But just be aware that just through watching me play, there might be some things that you see that you then don't get to discover for yourself. Just to put that out there. Again, I'm so happy to have people here. I love people hanging out, but I am, spoilers make me sad personally. So if that is also something that you feel, I just want to give you a fair warning. But we're so happy to have you here. Welcome in. Yeah, we are on year 3 of our game right now, and I'm playing, I don't know if you were here when I mentioned, we're playing this playthrough a little bit differently than I've played the playthroughs that I've done personally off of stream. This is the Mean Girl Let's Play, so we are specifically making, when we have like dialogue options with the villagers and stuff, we're choosing the meanest dialogue options. We chose capitalism over small local businesses through picking JojaMart and things like that. And the reason we're doing that is because I don't tend to pick mean options on any video game, but on games like this, you might be missing out on some things if you only ever pick the nice options. So I wanted to see what we've been missing out on. So I specifically created a character that was mean. She's very much the opposite of me. I made her blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and she's as mean as can be. And she has a whole backstory that you might hear about that I've just created for funsies. But this kind of gives me some emotional separation, so I don't personally feel like I'm being mean to the characters because that's how attached I get. So yeah, this is the Mean Girl Let's Play. All right, we made 5,565 gold today. And the luau is happening today. I will miss out. I can't bring myself to go to Joja. And that's the thing is like so many people have been, ooh, our house expanded. Exciting. So many people have been saying like, oh, I've never seen that, or I'm glad that you're doing this. Or I've also gotten some like joking, like hate comments, quote unquote, on my socials where it's like, how dare you do this mean thing to this person? You're a terrible person, etc. I don't think that any person has been serious. But that means that like I do it so that nobody else has to. Like they can just see what happens and not have to experience the emotional pounding by doing it themselves. So that's what I'm here for. I'm here to take the emotional beating for you. You're welcome. I don't mind spoilers. Got the memory of a goldfish on day 16 of the first year. Okay, great. That sounds great. My partner Tomato, who is in here, he's working on some stuff, but he's lurking and occasionally chatting. He is the same way. He forgets things very easily. So we were actually listening to an audiobook together. That it's a book that we've read together before. And he was like, I didn't remember that entire first chapter. I'm like, are you serious? And I think we've actually read this book twice together. But yeah, he doesn't remember things. So he gets to experience things like they're brand new all of the time. And I'm very jealous. Okay, Haley says, good morning, dear. Smells good, doesn't it? I made you breakfast. I know you're busy with your work. I'm here to support you in any way I can. Thank you so much, Haley. All right, so you can tell our house expanded because all of these things used to be against the wall. Now we have a bigger house, which is very exciting. So we'll have to move things around and make things pretty again. We have more space to put things on walls, which I know that we had been struggling with before. Hey, they moved our stuff up here too. Okay. We have some paintings that we still have to put up and some decorations, so it'll be good to kind of move things around. I'm excited. And now we can have children, which it looks like we can have 3. I wonder if that got updated, because I think Tomato thought it was 2 last time. Also, our TV's in the way. We have too many things to do. This is not a bad problem to have. It's just we have so much to do. I've been specifically staying away from Joja. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people who play will avoid Joja. Okay. We got a letter. Hey there, I had some extra wood lying around. I thought maybe you could use it. Take care, Robin. Nice. Okay. We have to pick up our watering can today. That has to be done. I go by Muffy or Pins. I have tried to play Stardew myself. I don't think I've made it past year 1. Welcome in! Welcome in, Muffy. Thank you so much for being here. Pinsy. Okay, gotcha. Muffy or Pinsy? Okay, I'll go with Muffy. Because that means that I can read the first part of your name and remember what to call you. Welcome in. You're also kind of... Are you kind of new to Stardew, or would you say you just... Ooh, my inventory's full. Or do you have, have you played it a lot, but usually only get to the first year? Okay. Sunflower, Summer Spangle, and Poppy. I believe that all of these are worth less than the mead. Hold on. 380, 280, 260. Let me check. 380. Okay. So poppy honey is not worth making into mead because it reduces the amount that it's worth to sell. But Summer Spangle and Sunflower are worth it. So the poppy honey will sell, and the rest will make into mead. So good to know, good to know. I'm sure I knew this before, but it's hard to remember year after year. Which is why I like having that treasure chest. Then I don't have to go to the Stardew Wiki to find out. I think the baby grows into the bed and then another baby shows up eventually. Gotcha. Okay, so that when they're both grown, they just take over the both of the beds, right? That makes sense. Okie dokie. You're 1 of Cozy Farming Game. No money, no worries. You're 3 of Cozy Farming Game. All money, all worries. Yep. Exactly. That is basically the game. I've watched quite a bit, but haven't had the time to play myself. Usually have a stream on while cleaning. Gotcha. That makes sense. That is so fair. Well, thank you so much for choosing me to have on today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Hopefully we can provide some cozy, potentially sometimes chaotic vibes for you. I just found out that box by the cabin is used to sell things. I've been using it as a trash can of sorts. Oh, really? I feel like I watched like a creator basically say the same thing where they were like, oh no, they thought it was storage. They thought that they were storing things by putting in that bin and they didn't realize they were getting rid of it. That's what it was. It was someone who was creating like the top 10 things that I like didn't realize until way too late in Stardew or something like that. But yeah, it kind of does look like a dumpster, doesn't it? Like a rustic dumpster. Okay, we do need to go to the luau. I need to put up these jams real quick, so we'll take care of that. We're almost full though, so I don't know if we're gonna have the space for these. Okay. We just had the space for those, so we'll have to create another large chest when we get back. Oh, also, hot peppers are a fruit, so those go in here. We got the coconuts. Is the golden coconut this is one tough nut to crack, but a professional might be able to break it open. Okay, so that works like a geode. Ginger is forage, so we'll put that in our foraging bin. Oh, hello, puppy. Ginger. And then we can sell this. Okay, and for the luau, I have an evil plan for us. Oh, we won't be able to pick up our watering can today. Oh no, we can. Maybe. I don't know. Clint might already be at the luau. That's okay. We'll pick it up tomorrow. But yes, I have an evil plan. I'm just trying to get rid of all the stuff in my inventory. How have I never seen your dog before? Really? He's usually hanging out up here, and then sometimes he's in the house. But really it is, I guess it is just like a few seconds that you see him, because I'll go up, give him little kisses, say hi, water him, and then peace out. So that makes sense. But we did create George, who's the dog's name in The Sim, as a Sims dog when we did that 2 streams ago. So we created Haley and George. How does one feed the doggo? So the bowl is meant for watering it. I don't have my watering can right now, but you can use your watering can to fill up the bowl, and that actually increases your friendship here. Hold on, let me show you. That increases the amount of hearts that you have with your dog. So petting him every day and then filling up the water bowl every day, which you don't have to do on rainy days. And then once you get married, occasionally your spouse will water the dog. But yeah, that's what you would do with that. I upgraded my watering can with Clint, so Clint currently has it. I have to pick it up, but yeah. Ooh, Stardew in Sims. Yes. Yeah. So we created Olivia, who's our character in The Sims, about a month ago. 2 months ago, I guess now, in February. And then we created Haley, who we're married to, and George 2 streams ago. So those VODs are actually up on Twitch right now, and then they will eventually go onto my YouTube channel where I post all of my gameplay VODs, if you're interested in subscribing to us there. So you can actually see the entirety of the Mean Girl Let's Play, because all of those VODs are up on our JojaMart / Mean Girl playlist on YouTube. So yeah, you can check us out. Okay. We are going to grab some, oops. I can't remember who. I apologize if it was you. I cannot remember, but somebody suggested, maybe it was Brakos, that we put sap into the luau soup. Last year, we put, and there is a short of this on YouTube and on Instagram. Let me put that in there as well. I do have an Instagram account as well if you're interested in following us there, but last year we put was it last year? I think so. The Mayor's Purple Shorts into the soup. So if you're interested in seeing how that went for us, you can see that on either one of those, on the YouTube or my Instagram. Okay. We're at the luau. I always check the shop because now we have some money and I want to make our place pretty. This is not a priority for me in my personal saves. I just kind of play and I like to not stress out about making things super gorgeous. I really like building in The Sims and decorating The Sims. Stardew for me is not where I build and decorate. But for stream, I thought it would be, I guess one of my goals through streaming is to stretch the way that I play games as well. So I'd like to make our farm and our farmhouse aesthetic. So I'm trying to find all the things that we can use to do that. Yeah. Oh yeah, this should be fun. Was it you who suggested this app? All right, so we've got a wall palm, jungle decal, a few jungle decals, ceiling leaves, a totem pole, a star fruit, a plain torch, and that's it. Okay. The only only thing really calling to me is this jungle decal, but I feel like we have so many things that we want to put up on our walls already that I am not feeling the need to get it. Some things are like, oh, immediately I have to get this and I'll figure out a way, but I'm not feeling an immediate need to grab any of these. So we'll move on and we'll talk to everyone. Can I talk to you? Yes, I can. If it was a while ago. Yeah, this was months ago. This has been on my list for months. All right, Pierre says, maybe if I get on the governor's good side, he'll give me my business a tax break. I wonder if he likes aged whiskey. I wonder if he likes sap. We're finding out today. Now, if only the mayor would stop schmoozing with him all afternoon. Well, birds of a feather. Okay, let's go down here. Elliot says, I woke up late, stepped out of the door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. I forgot that today was the luau. Leah says, how's the farming coming along? It must be a busy season for you. It is quite a busy season, honestly. We don't get relationship with Marlin, but I always like talking to him. I'll be back here by the trees. The air is a lot cooler. Sam says, Governor, who cares? Why should I care about some random old guy? Oh. And then Penny says, we do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything the valley has to offer. Oh, we'll give him a taste. Mayor Lewis hopes it will get the governor on our good side. That's why he's so neurotic about the way the soup tastes. We do love tormenting the mayor, so this works. I wonder if he likes... I wonder if he likes men. I mean, what? What brought you on to say that? Also, true. Wait, I think he does mention having a wife. So, but he could still like men. Now I'm curious. All right, Linus says, a slow continuous rotation is key to achieving the perfect roast. This reminds me of a corn dog. Does anyone else look at this and immediately think corn dog? Because it looks like a nice crispy corn dog to me. And if you don't know what a corn dog is, it's a hot dog in like deep fried in like a cornmeal batter. And it's delicious. I like that one dude in the yellow toga. He reminds me of Zeus. Oh, Linus. Yes, I love Linus. Linus is so sweet. When we had to start this Let's Play and be mean to Linus, it broke my heart. I hated it. But I think he is... Oh no. I was going to say, I think he's one of our higher relationships, but I lied. That's not true. I think he used to be one of our higher relationships, but now we're working towards getting 8 hearts with 10 people, which is hard when you are literally designed to be mean. But we don't have a terrible relationship with him. We still have people that we have 0 hearts with. I guess now it's just these 3, which makes sense for us. But we did have one, like, of the people that is, like, a villager that you should have a higher relationship with at this point, with 0 hearts the other day. And then we gifted them something, so it was fine. Yes, Linus. Maybe he has hearted and proposed to every single in Zuzu City. The governor? That would be intense. That would be a backstory for sure. Maru says, whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Slurp. I wonder what he is roasting, now that I think about it. Harvey says, good thing I came with sunscreen. I wonder if Maru could use some sunscreen on her shoulders. Again, so many people love Harvey, right? Like, it's the whole, a lot of the Stardew community is like, Harvey is chef's kiss, so sexy, etc. I'm like, he's trying to hit on his employee. Problematic. Just saying. That's your employee. All right, Clint says, I'm full, but what else is there to do besides eat? Literally me. Jody says, I hope the soup is good this year. Me too. Kent says, hey, good to see you. Oh, thanks. All All right, Sebastian. One year, Sam put a pound of anchovies in the potluck soup. Ever wonder why Sam leads the town in community service hours? Well, last year I put underwear in the soup, and I didn't get community service hours, so... Abigail says, it's tiring to socialize with everyone. I'd rather watch the sea. Also me. Is Willie down here? Yes. Oh, so sorry. Are we dropping the trunks in the soup? No, this time we're putting sap in the soup. We did put the trunks in it last year, though. Willie says, hi there, Olivia. Taking a breather? To tell you the truth, I'd rather be fishing right now. Him and Abigail are two birds of a feather. All right, here we go. And the wizard. The mer people are curious about your festivities. They become upset when you litter into the ocean. I wonder why he calls it your festivities. Does he not consider himself part of the town? All right, Alex, perfect weather for a beach party, huh? Haley says, phew, I'm afraid to move or else I might start to sweat. Jas says, Vincent isn't a good dancer. And Vincent goes, I'm bored with that face. Emily, she's unresponsive. Robin says, ow, you stepped on my foot, dear. And Demetrius says, this is tiring, honey. Are you ready to visit the buffet soon? Pant. Demetrius really knows how to romance his wife, doesn't he? George says, that music, it's too loud. Can't I have a little peace and quiet to enjoy the ocean? Well, maybe not on a festival day, George. But you can come down here on not a festival day. Evelyn says, the smell of the ocean takes me back many years, long before you were born. I wonder what it takes her back to. Okay, is that everyone? No, I haven't done people in here. Gus says, these blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. Pam says, heh, free buffet. One of the perks of living here. Enjoy it, kid. And then Caroline says, I put fresh vegetables from my garden into the communal soup pot. See, this is why I don't like being mean, because I'm about to ruin the delicious soup that everyone made. Zuzu City is a lonely place after all. Oh my gosh. I wonder what the singles in Zuzu City are like. Maybe we'll get a taste of it in 1.7. Okay, hold on. I gotta put the sap in here. Sap. You added sap to the soup. Sure did. Okay, I do want to mention too, since a couple of people heard me mention, we did put the purple shorts in the soup last year. In game. And when you go to talk to the mayor, he'll act like you still have the purple shorts on you, even though you've put them in the soup. So I actually restarted my day a couple of times thinking that I had somehow ADHD'd my way into forgetting to put it in the soup 2 times. But that wasn't true. So just to let you know, if you ever do that in the future, he's gonna say that even if you don't have it in your inventory. So just a heads up. And I did that right as a raid was coming in. So that sucked for me. Don't make the same mistake I did. Okay, let's see. We're gonna talk to the governor first. What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley. I must speak to them. Yeah, okay, so he is married and he calls her the missus. But again, you never know. About purchasing a vacation home here. All right, I think we've talked to everyone. We went to the shops, so we're good to go. Mayor Lewis says, look sharp, the governor's here for his annual visit. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure and add it to the soup cauldron. All right, I did. And we're good. Should we move forward with the luau? The governor seems a little hungry. Yes, let's start. I'm nervous. Also, ads are going to be starting in about 3 minutes. If the cutscene isn't done by then, I'll snooze it for a second so that no one misses anything. All right, Lewis says, well, folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to regret his visit to the valley. Sorry. I put high quality sap in there, don't you worry. Well, Governor, would you do us the honor of tasting the soup? Of course. I've been looking forward to this all year. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. Again, I apologize for the screenshots I will be taking. Got it. Black. This is vile. I think I'm going to be sick. All right. Another screenshot. Uh-oh. I need to lie down. Oh, no. What was that noise? I don't like that. What was that noise? What has happened? Good going, people. Whoever put that foul ingredient in the soup made the governor pass out. I'm ashamed. Oh, was that what that was? He was passing out? I thought it was something else. Is he gonna know who it is? Go home. The festival is over. Look how sad he looks. Well, we made him poop his pants. That's literally what I thought. I don't think Lewis is going to send you cash anymore. No. I think you just committed to chemical warfare. My apologies, Governor. I wonder what a disaster it says. Also worth a screenshot. Time to head home. Well, we accomplished what we wanted to with that. Hold on, let me wipe my nose real quick. Whew. You just tried to assassinate the governor. It is poison, right? Hold on. Let me check. Oh, it's just -2 energy. Fluid obtained from trees. But, fun fact, you can chew on some sap, like gum. So, it depends on the sap. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. I think some... Are there people who... I'm trying... No, I'm not going to say... I'm not going to say facts that I'm not sure about out loud, but there are some good properties in sap. If you want to find out what those are, you can look them up and do your due diligence yourself, but I don't want to say anything out loud in case it's not true. In case I am misremembering. But there are some good properties in sap. I'm a freaking nature nerd, so I'm so sorry if that sounds weird. But I'm also, you know, a scientist by education, so I don't want to share any falsehoods. And I'm a science educator by training. No falsehoods. Okay. We need multiple more chests. So I think that we should add that to our to-do list. We want extra chest for jams, and then extra chest for veggies. At least. And then anything else we're running out of space for. I guess I'll just keep these yams in my inventory for now. We'll go to bed, and then actually, maybe I'll go ahead and move this stuff. Oh, hold on. Hello? There we go. Let's just go ahead and move this while we're here. again, this is not the final form. This is just so that it's out of the way. I'm not sure if I want to keep this guy out or... Hold on, come back. But I'm just going to line everything down here real quick. Okay, now we go to bed. Go to sleep. You were just adding tannins to make it wine soup. Exactly. That sounds delicious? Question mark. Hello, penguins. How are you? I am doing okay. Feeling not gonna lie, quite rough today. But yeah, we're just doing our best. But yeah, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? How's your day going? Damn it. Hi, Gabs. Welcome to the stream. That's funny. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around for them and helping support me and our stream. I really appreciate it. Okay. I think... Nope, that's not what I wanted. How do I... Can I... Oh, I can move this way. Hold on. Let's move our mini fridge back. I don't know what is supposed to be here, but we'll move our mini fridge there. I'll slowly move things as I go, but hold on. Oh, you know what? We can move our Joja Cola machine over here. So it's no longer in our living room. And then our TV can go here, which fits better. Yeah. Again, just moving stuff around. Hold on. This egg needs to go. Actually, I'll put the egg in the fridge. Thank you for the lurk, Vanny. Enjoy your lurk. Sounds good. We'll be here. All right. We could go to the island today, but I do want to get some stuff done on our farm since we haven't been, you know, taking care of our animals and stuff. So let's go ahead and just take care of a few things. Do some farm maintenance. Good old farm maintenance. Oh, what is in here? Oh, all the smoked fish. I forgot that that was a thing that we could do, and I should definitely be working on more of that. Let's make some more large chests because we need them. I feel like we're gonna need a storage shed sometime soon. Oh, we don't have enough copper. Oh no, I just grabbed one. Hold on. No, 2. Go. Okay. I need to move all of my storage around, which stresses me out. Okay. Maybe I will put the veggie chest down here so that those can be next to each other. So I don't really have to move anything if I don't want to, maybe. Okay. Now we can put that here, and I will move the yams over. I don't know if I really needed a big chest for this, but we'll figure that out as we go. Also, I'm carrying all these weapons that I actually don't need, so let me put those up too. I think I have all my... I know I have a box of weapons inside. I'm fine, thanks. Hope the rest of the day is okay/better. Thank you so much. I've been dealing with things, I guess. Just that probably won't go away until we get stuff taken care of, but yeah, yeah. Basically my mental health has been slowly getting worse, and it's mostly in my subconscious, I think. So I've been having a lot of really bad dreams. It's been almost 3 weeks of nightmares every night. But I realize now that that's not normal, and I can actually maybe get help for that. So that's our next goal. That is the next thing that we would like to work on. It's not my favorite. It's something that I've been dealing with, honestly, almost my entire life, because where those things like stem from is from very, very early childhood for me. And so I actually didn't realize it was abnormal to not have nightmares, or I didn't realize it was abnormal to have nightmares every night until I was about 19 years old. And I just recently realized that it's not normal to have incredibly vivid dreams all the time. But yeah, so I thought that was just something that I have to deal with because my brain functions that way. Turns out, no, that's actually PTSD as well. So fun fact for anyone who is maybe struggling with the same thing. New fact for me that I just learned. But yeah, having dreams like that is just exhausting, and it drains you from the very first thing in the morning. So I'm just so tired. I'm so drained. And then with as someone with like chronic fatigue too, like anything that makes you tired is not going to help you in terms of chronic illness. So I'm sorry. A lot of information just to say I'm doing okay, and we've been better. We've definitely been better too. Okay. Let's put this in here. We can put the wool over there. We can put our eggs, if we have space maybe, into the mayo machine. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I hope whatever help you know you need helps deal with those. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the love. I'm sorry. I hope you get some relief soon. Thank you so much, y'all. I really need the positive energy. So any positive energy y'all can send my way, any hope for getting better y'all can send my way would be really nice. I don't remember having struggled with this much for this extended period of time. Like usually it's just like, oh, I had an episode and now these dreams came with that. But this time I have no idea what's triggering it, so I really need some relief at this point. I'm just so tired. Oh my gosh, this is how long we haven't checked on our coop animals. I feel bad. Yeah, it's good that we're doing some farm maintenance today. All right, good morning, everyone. I promise that we're getting you taken care of. We've been busy. We got so much going on. So many good things. All right, let's toss this in here. Maybe today we can also work on putting some fencing around the coop. That might be nice. George Scooch, thank you. Put our fruit up. We do have to put some stuff into our kegs and the... What's the name for the other ones? Preserve jars. Can I go around the back of this house? I don't think I can, but that means that I probably can't move this chest without emptying it. But I think I want to because I need more space for the artisan goods. Okay, so we can sell that cranberry jam and the mead. And then let's go ahead and put vegetables and forageables up. Oh, they're down here now. That goes there. Okay. I brought my milk with me. So let's go back and put that up. Does anyone else with ADHD struggle with remembering what they're doing in Stardew. Like, anyone else as sporadic as me, where you're like, okay, I need to do this and this and this and this, and if you don't write it down, it's like, I don't know, it's basically whatever I see first that gets done. I'm like, there's so many things I want to do today, and I've started things, but then the inventory gets full, so I go to another spot, then I go do that thing, and then I see another thing that needs to get done, and I do that, and then I go back to the other spot that I was before, and I'm like, oh yeah, my intention was to finish this. It's a struggle. I need to get my starfruit planted on Ginger Island. Ooh, shiny rock. Exactly. That is exactly my experience. Okay, oh, let's go to Clint's real quick and open up this gold coconut if we can make it. I'll just take the mine carts or whatever. Is this called a mine cart? I would assume it's called a mine cart. Hello, Clint. Ooh. Oh yeah, and our watering can. Good thing I came. All right, we got our watering can. Process geodes. I guess we'll upgrade our next tool tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. Okay, we got a golden walnut. We do have to take that to the island. So we'll have to create a treasure chest for island things as well. That was weird. It followed us. Okay. And, oh, hold on. Let's see. Upgrade tools. Let's see what the next thing we should upgrade is. I feel like the trash can might be good. Honestly, though, I never use the trash can, so it would only be good if I accidentally put something in the trash can, which I have done before. So maybe we should just do the tools we regularly use. Okay. No, I'm kind of hesitant to upgrade anything now just because we just got Ginger Island and I'm like, but what if we need the thing? I'll think about it. Yeah, I'll think about it. No pressure to do anything immediately. Tis indeed. That's my life. Okay, good. Not just me. I feel especially on days where I'm just like the ADHD is acting up. It's like sometimes I'm so disoriented and sporadic. But I, again, have been working on embracing that is a thing for me and not judging myself or stressing out about it. Okay. Dang, we missed Maru's birthday. That sucks. But that's the day we went to Ginger Island, so... Okay, Alex's birthday is tomorrow, though, so we should try and give him a gift. Because, again, we have the goal of trying to get 8 hearts with 10 people. Maru would have been perfect. We would have definitely gotten close to... Maybe I think we get 3 hearts, maybe, when we gift on their birthday. So that would have been perfect. Oh, well. Alex, on the other hand, we have 2 hearts with... It'll still get us closer, so nothing to sniff at. Okay, and we did get the trash catalog, which I feel like we already have. Can I sell the trash catalog? I don't think so. Okay. I wanted to empty this guy out and move him. Maybe we can move him down by where the veggies are. Dang it. 1 less space. Okay. I need the big one. Shoot. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just make another little chest real quick. Ah, my inventory's full. Ah! Hold on, let me put some stuff up. Forageables can go. Why do I have wool on me? Let's put the fabric up. Okay. Now, grab the chest, I think. Should be able to do this. Yeah, and then we have one more space for this. Can we go back here? No, we can't. Okay, I moved the house back. Which, fun fact, you can move your house if you didn't know. You just have to go to Robin and ask. Oh, no. Is it? Yeah, it's the yellow one. Yes, okay. So then this will be the extra bin for all of our jams and wines and everything. Our artisan goods. Which, actually, now that I think about it, I think I want to turn this to maybe match the artisan goods color. See what I mean? Where it says artisan goods, it's like a like light teal blue color. So, fruits is pink, but to me, red makes sense for fruits. And then flowers are also, the word flower is also in pink, but that chest is in pink. Hopefully this is making sense to you. Okay, so in terms of, maybe, you know what, oh, shoot. I'll have to move these one at a time. So I'll just put this in here to remind myself that we want regular, like, we want wine in that one. For fruits, strawberry. Strawberry was the last one we did. Oh, shoot. So I guess I'll make some plum wine. Because we're out of honey to make into mead, which is what we were prioritizing. I need to move this chest. Let's do that real quick. This will have all of our seeds and anything that we need to actually plant things. So any of our tree seeds as well, sprinklers, flower seeds, things like that. Beautiful. I think that's it. Yeah. Story of my Stardew career. I didn't read that one earlier, sorry. What? You can do that? 450 plus hours, and I didn't know that. You can indeed. You can indeed move your house. Red is fruit, pink is flowers to me too. Okay. We share similar thought processes. I know it's funny when I go and like put I go and play like co-op Stardew and other people don't have the same. I don't need this either. And people don't have the same like color system as I do. And then I go and try and find things. I'm like, where is everything? I get so lost. Okay. I keep neglecting to put this flower in here. I've thought about doing it 50 million times and then I'll go to do it and get distracted by something else. I could have sworn we have the trash catalog because I'm pretty sure that's how we got the our little seats that I put over by the bus stop. But I can't find it, so I'm just going to plop it in here real quick. And we'll figure that out later. I don't think we'll use the trash catalog all that much, honestly. I also Okay, since you're stuck, I'll just leave you alone. Oh, you're not stuck. I was going to say, what was I saying? Don't remember. It's fine. I also learned a 225 plus hour fact earlier. Oh, yeah. No spoilers. I did show some people who were in the new little spot on Ginger Island. Okay. We do need some wood. I'm wondering if we should go to Ginger Island tomorrow again. If we do go to Ginger Island, we have the watering can. We have some cheese over there. We have tents over there. We have a farm warp totem if we want to come back home. I wonder if we should... Hello, Lizzie! How are you? Welcome in! How's it going? I wonder if we should bring all of our rings and stuff. I feel like that might be a good... Honestly, maybe all of this? Would it be good to bring all of this? I don't know. Let's start with the rings. So we have a vampire ring, gain a little health every time you slay a monster. We have a magnet ring, increases your radius for collecting items. And then we have an immunity band ring. The top of the ring is made from enchanted purple wool. And it gives us +4 immunity. So, again, no spoilers, but there's a purpose to why I'm bringing it. And we didn't make another little chest, but I think I'm going to make one real quick. And then put this wood up so that we can have a chest dedicated to going to the island. Yellow is desert. What color is island, though? Maybe a darker teal? Yeah, let's do darker teal for the island. So this will be all the things that we bring with us to the island. Actually, I won't put that in because we're going directly to the island. Tomorrow. So, but that will be eventually for all the stuff we're going to bring with us to the island. Oh. And we're going to bring this and some of these. So we do need this as well. Sure, why not? Okay, great. Oh, thank you for watering your streamer, Tomato. I appreciate it. I'm good. Just came home from my aunt and uncle's cabin. Ooh, like a cabin in... I was going to say a cabin in the woods situation, but that sounds scary. Like a cabin in the forest? What kind of cabin? Tell me more. I hope it was a good time. How about you? I was saying earlier, I'm not doing great. The last few weeks have been getting more and more rough, mental health wise, but outside of that, I'm doing all right. Yeah, we're doing our best. But I'm exhausted and have now been struggling enough to be motivated to actually do something about it. So do something about it outside of myself, if that makes sense. But yeah, we're doing okay. Doing all right. Speaking of, I feel like I need a snack, so I might take 30 seconds to go grab a snack once I pop Olivia into bed real quick. Okay, go to sleep for the night. Yes. All right, we made 3,900 gold yesterday. Not great, but also not terrible. I'm going to go grab a snack real quick. I'll only be gone for like a minute. And then I'll be right back and we can continue. I just need something to raise my blood sugar, so I'll be right back. I'm back. Thank you so much for redeeming self-care, Mags. Reminder to get some water, get your meds in case you had to and forgot, and get up for a bit. Yes. Reminder for everyone. Self-care, take care of yourselves, get what you need. Maybe tune into your body for a second, see if it's telling you anything. And thank you so much for the stretch, Tomato. We are going to do, what stretch do I want to do? Let's just do upper back stretches. That's good. If you need to stretch along with me, please feel free. Sorry to hear that. It's a cabin in the woods, yeah, with a view of a huge lake. Oh my god, that sounds incredible. It's fairly remote, but not enough that nobody knows it. Someone broke in a couple of weeks back while running from the police. Oh my gosh, that's wild. What, like, did they just break in and then just leave, or was there negative effects from them breaking in? Sorry to hear that, but that does sound like a really lovely trip. I hope you had fun, and if you want to share photos from your trip, please feel free to do so in the Discord. Okay. I grabbed, just in case anyone is wondering, some gluten-free peanut butter cookies that I made this past weekend. Is there a cat who wants to come in? Baby! Hi! Oh my goodness. She just powered through here. No, they trashed the whole place. No, that's awful. I'm so sorry. That sucks. That is... People suck sometimes. People are great a lot of times, and people also suck a lot of times. Like, we have both. Hello, baby? Oh. There's a sunspot in the room right now, so she has prioritized going to stand in the sunspot, but she might come and say hi to everyone later. Come say hi? Yeah? I feel like she knew the exact time that there was going to be a sunspot in this room and came running in here for that reason. Okay. I'm gonna have a bite of my cookie and then we'll get started. Sorry for the delay. I can share pictures. A lot of things could be replaced, but some were invaluable. I'm so sorry to hear that. That is one of my fears, is like having things that are like irreplaceable ruined. I'm so sorry. That's awful. I hope that you and your family can find some healing through that, but there's nothing that I can say that can make it better other than sending you all of the love with peanut butter cookie in center. If you like that, I don't know. I don't know if you're a peanut butter person. I feel like peanut butter is very, very, very American. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Whoa, my game skipped for a second. Hello, Haley. Sometimes I daydream about our retirement, relaxing on the sunny beaches of the Fern Islands. Oh. What do you think, Peach? Wait, she calls me Peach? I'm dying of cuteness. That's so precious. What do you think, Peach? Oh! I can't. That's so cute. OMG, that's sad to hear. Was it actually humans, or could it be other animals? Lizzie said that they were running from the police, I think. So I think it was humans. Because to be frank, whoever did that is an animal. Dang. Yeah. Or not in their right mind, you know? Like, yeah. Peach, I know. Isn't that cute? Nothing much, Mario, says Tomato. I'm dead. Nothing much, Mario. Okay, I think it's raining. Actually, hold on. We can check the weather. There are Oh. Okay, so maybe we're not going to Ginger Island today. Though, does this apply to Ginger Island? Maybe we should go to Ginger Island today. He was an animal who was most probably high. Yeah, I think that that's usually the case in those scenarios. Is that like people with substance abuse issues will come in and that will happen. Or someone who struggles with like, with mental health too. Sometimes people's brain chemistry causes them to then not be in their right mind and do things that they might not do when they are in their right mind, which is a sad situation. Not to like Like, that doesn't mean that the harm that they cause is reduced by that. Just like trying to put some perspective on why that sometimes happens, if that makes sense. There appears to be some kind of anomalous reading. I don't know what this means. So this is a very special day that happens in the summer in Stardew. So when we step outside, you'll see what's happening. I don't know if it happens on Ginger Island, but honestly, outside of getting a bunch of resources, and seeing different dialogue options from the villagers, there's not really too much else that I could benefit from at this point in my game. Anyone have any thoughts about that? Should we still go to Ginger Island even though it's the green rain day? Okay, Joja Cola goes in here. All right. Haley says, I ordered this the other day and it just arrived. What did you order? This? Didn't I already have that? What do you mean you ordered it? All right. Okay, so... Oh no, tomorrow is the green rain day. Silly me. Maybe what we should do then is we should go to Ginger Island today and stay the night to see if it does affect your... to see if it does affect the island, and then we can just come back over here. That might be our best bet. We should probably head down there now, though. Okay, put up the fruits. Just head to Ginger Island. It's fine. Everything will be here when you get back. Okay. Green rain is tomorrow. If it was today, the TV doesn't work. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot that I was reading the weather for tomorrow rather than today. Okay. Yep, and he was armed as well, but no one was there, luckily. That is very lucky. I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, thankfully no one was there. Ooh, that's a scary situation. Again, I'm so sorry to hear that. And I'm sending you and your family lots of love. Shane says, this weather makes me thirsty. I feel like you're generally thirsty though, Shane. Okay. Also, what kind of thirsty? That is an important question. I didn't need to pick that up. I keep on picking up things. I see the shiny things. I take them. I do want to put more bait in here though, because I know I haven't put replacement bait in. And then we'll head to Ginger Island. When do we start getting the weather for Ginger Island on our... Did we get it and I just didn't pay attention? On our TV? Maybe we did get it and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. Whoa, look, the bubbles are on the boat. It's glitched. Does that mean I can fish on the boat? No. So how does that work? Oh, dang. That sucks. I just can't cast it out there? I'm gonna actually try. Hold on. Nope, I can't. That sucks. Have to get some sleeps. Thanks for streaming, Gabs, and bye, chat. Bye, penguins. Thank you so much for being here. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Thank you for the exclamation point good night for penguins. Tomato, I appreciate it. Bubble Boat! Just like my superhero name. Bubble Bear. Bubble Bear on my bubble boat. Okay. We are going in to the volcano today. I think I'm gonna leave these here for now. I will also leave these. That in there. All of this and that. I saw a video on reaching bubbles to the side. Can't remember how it's done. Oh yeah, you can aim your fishing rod, but it was what it was, hold on. Sorry. What it was doing was anytime my fishing rod would hit the boat, it would just kick me back. So I think that it was a glitch where the visual is on the boat, but then it doesn't allow you to actually fish in that spot. Thank you for the exclamation point. Good night for penguins, Mags. Okay, I want to bring cheese. We'll bring a tent. Do we want to bring the tent with us? No. I don't know. Yes, we'll bring the tent with us. Because I do want to stay overnight for sure. Let's bring 5 coffees with us. And we'll stick with that for now. All right. And we have the, yes, okay. We have the watering can. I'm not going to collect that coconut because, again, we want as much space in our inventory as possible. We don't have our hoe with us, so we won't worry about that. And here we go. Into the volcano we go. Our watering can is full. Hello. Okay. So, watering can is important here. Because that's the only way that you can get across. And we're going to see some new enemies here. So, should be fun to see what we get. Ah. And this is kind of like, can almost be Skull Caverns level hard. Ah. This is a challenging space to get through, but it's very similar to the, you know, it's like the caves, the mines. Alrighty. So our goal is to get to the top, up, basically. If we actually want to get all the way through. I already need food. Ugh. Okay, let's eat some cheese before we die. And then I think I'm going to place the cheese right next to here. And I'm going to put the tent over here so that we don't accidentally place it down and screw ourselves over. Seems good. Okay. Here we go. Again, depending on your goal, you might want to grab stuff and explore. Or if you want to make it all the way through, that's your focus. All right. Next level. Hello. I'm back. I don't have time for you to go dancing before you come back to me. No? I'm gonna go this way, because there's... Excuse me, no slime bothering me over this way. Okay. Oh. Upgrading our pickaxe might be nice for this area. Hello. I don't remember how to take care of that guy. Oh my god. Stop, please. Leave me alone. Ah! Okay. Could you maybe leave me, maybe here. Will you kill the bot guy for me? Did you? No, nothing? Are you? I don't understand what you are. I'm just gonna keep moving. Okay. Something else, oops, that I learned recently is that if you see dragon remains, it's worth taking a look, oh shoot, around them. Because, oh god. It's worth taking a look around the dragon remains because you might get dragon teeth, which you do need. Ooh, I need to eat. Which you do need in order to do certain things later on in the game. But I don't know if it's like they're very obvious or you have to break the stones around there. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Ah! The heck? I didn't know that they could move once. I thought they froze in place. My gosh. Okay. Golden walnut from that. I'm gonna eat another cheese. Just for the sake of it. We are on level 3. I honestly can't remember how many levels this has, and it's already 5 PM. So we're gonna try and haul ass. If only we didn't have to stop in order to take care of those guys. I feel like we do though, or at least I do. Hey, could you chill, maybe? Shoo. Shoo. Okay. Just gonna keep moving. Oh. Is that a thing? I don't understand. Is this a... Oh my gosh. And it doesn't go away, does it? Okay. I just have to hit it enough times. I'm a gamer, don't worry. Have to eat another cheese soon. All right. Go. Is this... Hold on. If you're gonna come at me, let's eat some cheese. What's this door? Okay, great. Go, found it. Let's roll. Okay. We made it to kind of a checkpoint situation, which is good. Okay, hello. All right, a human who speaks our language. I'm impressed, it says. We can buy stuff with cinder shards. We can get cinder clown shoes. We can buy the diamond hunter with 10 diamonds. We can buy cherry bombs, mega bombs, root platter, pink bow. Ooh, that is very, very Olivia. But I'm not going to spend our money on that right now. Or an island warp totem recipe. Oh. That is actually good. Or a ginger ale recipe. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like both of those are good. So I'm going to get that and this. Should I buy bombs? I don't think I'll bother with bombs right now. Anything else? No? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Great. So I think he did some damage for me. Also, ads are going to be starting about 1.5 minutes. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I really appreciate it. There's probably another golden... Oh, no. No golden walnut in there. It just looks different than the regular things you find ore in. Oh. Go this way. Perfect. Bye. Okay. Let's 8:20. I gotta keep an eye on the time. That sucks. How do I block? I can't remember. Like that. Okay. Pressing A, I can block. Ooh. I think that's iridium ore, maybe? Why? Why do you hate me? Okay. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Keep moving. Okay. This is like a little puzzle to get to the door. Sometimes you don't know which way is the correct way until you try it. Okay, here we go. Ah! I made it. Okay. There's so many things that we can collect, but again, I want to get to the top. There's a reason why. Okay. Stay as far away from that guy as possible. Try not to trigger him. Trigger him anyways. I'm gonna keep on moving. Here we go. Level 9. Okay. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Oopsie. I'm going to try and avoid all of these as much as possible. I think there is a trick to this. Oh, my goodness. Oh, geez. I thought... There's a button somewhere that I have to press. And it's 11:10. Fudge. Okay. Oh, here, right? Okay, great. Okay. We made it. Can I pitch the tent up here? I don't think I can. We got a prismatic shard. Sweet. I think we are going to run back down because we now have access to this lovely little entrance, and then we're just going to pitch our tent outside before it gets too late. All right, here we go. Good night. Okay. Woo, we made it. Impressive. Thank you. Prismatic shard moment. Yes, I would have been more excited about that if I weren't stressed out about the time. Woo, we did it. And we made 400 gold today. Let me get another cookie. I deserve it. Maybe I should have paused for people in ads. I'm so sorry. All right, I was too stressed out. I forgot. I deserve 2 cookies. I learned a recipe that shouldn't work, but it works, and pretty well even. Oh, a recipe for up here for the forge, or a recipe for food in real life, because I'm down for both. Okay. A green rain has descended upon the valley. Okay, so no green rain here today, looks like. So now we know that. It's a sweet drink, coconut water plus chocolate powder. Ooh, that sounds good. Give us all of your real world recipes. Yes, we really struggle with meal planning. Coconut water acts as a substitute for milk. That does sound delicious. Are you saying chocolate powder as in like chocolate drink powder? Like for me, when I was a kid, we used Ovaltine I don't know how you say it in English or pronounce it in the English pronunciation, but it's Ovaltine in Spanish. It's chocolate milk, but with coconut water instead. It sounds so tasty. Num 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 num. Welcome back from ads, everyone. We made it through the volcano. We got to the top, and now we have an easy access to get to the top. And at the top, there's something special, which I didn't take a look at because we were cutting close on time. So we came outside, we pitched a tent. Today is the Green Rain Day on regular Stardew Valley. In the actual valley, not on Ginger Island. So I was curious to see if it would affect us here. It looks like it does not. It looks like there's nothing. Oh, I forgot about this. It looks like there's nothing going on. Oh no. Did I? No, okay. Here for the Green Rain event. So now we know that. I'm gonna go and grab our slingshot real quick and our hoe and all of that. We'll come up and grab the last few things, and then actually, where are we at in terms of golden walnuts? Check real quick. Oh, we have 10 actually, so we can open this area up. Okay, so let's open that up. Parrots are just messing with the turtle. Ah. Okay, great. Let me grab my stuff. And then we can go and explore that part of the island as well. I don't know if I want to go back for Green Rain Day. It just doesn't feel worth it to me at this point. I didn't bring a second chest, so I guess I'll just leave these things here. We have to take the stone with us. Let's grab our slingshot. Guess we'll take that with us. Leave that here, leave that here. Okay, magma caps are apparently good to eat. So that's good for when we're going through the volcano. So I guess I'll just... yeah, I'll leave them. We have pineapple seeds. I think I want to take those back to the greenhouse with us, and then we can bring some seeds back. Leave that there. That. Bring our tools with us. And then leave this and then read the letter real quick. Oops. All right, it says day 6. I won't go hungry here. The waters are full of edible, nay, delicious fish. I even caught a stingray in the caves by the southeast shore. I haven't a clue what to do with it, though. The other day, I even fished up a couple of golden walnuts. They seem to be all over the island. The local parrots go crazy for them. Good to know, good to know. Yeah, that chocolate powder that you mix with milk or in dessert recipes. Gotcha. That sounds tasty. I'll have to try it. Oops. Okay, let's go this way. No. Let's go up here, because if we don't, I'll forget. I don't need... yeah, sure. Let's just do that. Okay. Let's see if I remember this. This will be another golden walnut situation that I would have never figured out on my own. So again, if you don't want spoilers for that, then maybe look away for a second. And I'll let you know when you can look again. Okay. Go. All right, we got the other one, and you can open your eyes if you so choose. All right. How many do you want? 10. Okay, and we have 1. Great. Also, I'm pretty sure I remember what we have to do in order to make that tent useful to us. All right, now let's go to the other part of the island we haven't explored yet. First, the coconut. And then once we've done that thoroughly, then we can head back to Stardew. To the valley. Okay, so this is what the next portion looks like. There's a little broken down cabin here. The parrot here is asking for 20 golden walnuts. We have a whole bunch of all of this stuff. Actually. An omni geode. Okay. And then if we go this way, there's a bridge over here. Some wild bait from the ground. Then we've got some more ginger here. And then down here is a beach area. Looks like you'll need an upgraded pickaxe. I wasn't trying to use my pickaxe. X marks the spot. Okay, and then there's this guy. This guy, I'll just show you what happens if you try and hit him. Like, it's very good at avoiding and evading. So there's a particular way that you get him. Let's see. Okay. There's another golden walnut here. And then if you go further west, there's this person. And it's a cutscene. I don't know if we're going to have to be mean. I hope not. Okay. Oh, a visitor? Come closer, child. Should I give her like a old crone voice?
I haven't had a visitor in many moons. I almost forgot what other people looked like. Well, I suppose now that you're here, I may as well ask you for a favor.
Oh no, I'm turning into the Chosen from Smosh.
Have you seen that wrecked ship out on the South Shore? My husband was the captain, a pirate he was. He set sail one day, never to return. Took me 3 years sailing the high seas to find his remains.
Sad. Good acting, thank you.
Sigh. I've been here ever since, dear. Guarding his bones.
Oh, I missed it.
My child, if I could only find a keepsake of his, it would bring me such peace. Wait here.
Honestly, that's a cute little hut that she has.
Here, take this. It's an old photograph that washed up on the shore. It's all I have to offer, but somehow I think it'll help you find what I seek.
All right, we got a war memento. All right, and I don't think that she talks to you again. You don't have the option to. So we got a new quest. The pirate's wife, an old lady living on Ginger Island, is asking you to find a keepsake of her husband's. She gave you an old photograph of a soldier that washed up on shore, hoping it would help in some way. So we have to find a keepsake that belonged to Birdie's husband. And then we have this war memento. Are we supposed to just keep this in our inventory? Yes. So I had to put that in our chest before we leave. Back, how's it going? It's going good. We opened up a new area of Ginger Island, so we're just taking a look at that before we head back to the valley. Making sure we get all the walnuts along the way. There's a purple door here with a golden walnut on it. It says, "You hear a strange voice from behind the door. Only the greatest walnut hunters may enter here. Your current status is 14 out of 100. So there's 100 and potentially more golden walnuts that you can find on this island, and we're at 14 so far. Okay. We'll come up these stairs. These guys in many numbers will absolutely annihilate you in a second. So, but there's sometimes some good things that get dropped by the slimes up here. I think it's particularly the ones with the stars on them. Oh, geez. I need to eat something. Can I eat this? That didn't help at all. Great. Can't eat the coconut, apparently. Well, I'm just gonna eat a few of these then. I told you, these guys will mess you up if you let them. Ooh, golden walnut. I think it's the golden walnuts that these guys drop that makes it. No. Maybe it's only once that they drop them. Don't listen to me. All right, we've got 7 so far. Okay, this guy wants 10, but I think I want to get the house before I get what that guy gives us. Why go this way? This way, maybe? Yes, okay. Got this one. Can I get this one this way or no? No, okay. All right. It's already almost 3 in game. Yeah, I think I want to save up my walnuts to have 20 to get that house, because that'll be so helpful for us to be able to stay on the island without needing a tent. Yeah. So I think we'll head back over to the valley. We'll drop off anything that we want to leave here in this chest here. Take anything else with us. And then we'll head back. So we want to leave that. We're taking this with us. I think I'll leave this. I guess I'll take that with us. I don't remember if this works as like currency at some point here. So I'm gonna leave it. I'll leave those. Take that, leave the cheese, take the sap, take all of this, leave the cinder shards, take the coconut. Maybe I'll take one of each of these mushrooms, take the pineapple seeds, leave the bat, take the solar essence, leave the prismatic shard. Oh, and we don't have any space for anything else. Is there anything in here that we wanted to leave, though? Okay, we'll just take the rest with us. And I guess we'll do this here, too. Oh. I don't have inventory space. Okay, well. This is why upgrading the trash can might be good. Maybe we'll do that. Return to Stardew Valley, yes. Okay. All right. Again, it is a green rain day. This happens randomly once in the summertime. Willie says, if the fish like these rains, then I like them too. So this is what that looks like for those of you who maybe are a little bit newer to Stardew. Oh, my inventory's full. I can't gather anything. But yeah, it's a good day to... These random trees pop up everywhere. It's a good day to chop them down and get a bunch of wood. You can also get a bunch of fiber. I'll show you on our farm. Maybe our farm will be a better example of that. I guess we'll also take a look at this while we're here. Help wanted. Need cactus fruit to enjoy after a hard day's work. Linus. 225 gold on delivery. Linus will be pleased. And then... Okay, we don't have to worry about a birthday for another few days. Okay, yeah. All of this you can get fiber from, so... Basically, it's a good day to collect resources. It's a green rain day, which is a special day that only happens once in the summer. So the entire ambiance, I guess, turns green because of it. And then you can get a whole bunch of resources on that day as well. It's a special kind of event type thing, and it's worth it to go around and talk to the villagers, because they have, especially on the first year, I think the first year is the best to do that, because they have interesting dialogue options on that first year that it happens. Okay. Do I have vegetables to put up, or just ginger? Yeah, it's fun. It's a good time. Concerned Ape is good at doing things like this, and I was listening to an interview. Concerned Ape is the developer of the game, for those of you who don't know. But I was listening to an interview about the next game that he's working on, Haunted Chocolatier. And he said for that game, he's going to be focusing a lot more on those, like, doing those weird, quirky little things that happen only occasionally in Stardew. He says he's going to be putting a lot more of that into Haunted Chocolatier. So I think it'll be a fun game. It'll be another one of those games that just, it's fun to discover what's around the corner, if that makes sense. Okay, this goes in here. Just trying to put everything up in the right place, but... Here? No, here. Yes, Eric Barone. I'm so excited for that game too. I'm really pumped. I know it's probably going to be at least another few years until it's out, but I'm really excited to see what he does with it. I enjoy Stardew so much, and even just the title Haunted Chocolatier and the concept sounds right up my alley. It sounds like it'll be a good time. Gonna lurk for now. Okay, sounds good. We'll be here. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate it, Mags. Drop. Some of these were veggies, right? Yes. Okay. This in here. Oops. That in there. Drop our fruits off. Cat is climbing up into her tree. No, nothing in there. Oh, I forgot to take leave the war memento. Hold on, let's read this too. Day 14. After half a month on this island, I've learned a thing or two about finding these golden nuts. One must keep their eyes peeled for subtle clues. If something looks unusual, there may be a hidden nut nearby. I've noticed signs in the sand and the signs in the leaves. And signs in the leaves. I even saw a nut up in a tree near the volcano. If only I had a way of shooting it down. Whenever I've spotted a nut plant, I've always found a way to reach it. Okay. Yeah, this is the island one, so we'll drop this in here. And then I'm going to go ahead and plant my pineapple. I've had pineapple planned for our greenhouse for a while, but we didn't have access to pineapple until now. So let me look at my sketch that I drew up. Okay. So it looks like we want it around here. So I'm gonna, there are some plants here that I just kind of let grow in these spots, even though this is where I planned to have pineapple. And then I'm just gonna put it right in the middle of where I want it. Ah, that's right. Because the pineapple will all be right here in this little square, like the blueberries are on this side. Okay, so now we can start growing them, and then once we grow one, we can make more seeds and bring them to Ginger Island and have a whole production, farm production up there as well. Okay. Try and finish putting everything up. I feel like it's taking me forever this time around. These are forageables, these magma caps as well, so I'll put those in there. I'm going to keep the geodes with me because we'll open those up tomorrow at Clint's. The fruits can go up here. I think our special bait goes in here. Yeah, I'll put the wild bait in here. Then our seeds go down here. Yep. Mayo can be sold. I guess I'll take care of this animal stuff real quick. And make more of that. And then tomorrow we have to continue to put stuff in our preserve jars and our kegs. Because they're empty right now, so they're not making us any money. Okay. Collect these batteries. Perfect. Make more truffle oil. And sell. Actually, we do want to keep collecting more cheeses because we took some to the island. We can sell the mayo and the truffle oil. We can grab the cloth to bring inside and put up the summer seeds. Okay. Seeds go in here. Actually, we can just plant those. Let's plant the summer squash, because why not? This needs to be harvested. I'm a little behind on all of this. Honestly, I haven't really figured out how to balance Ginger Island with this island, because when you're gone, when you go to Ginger Island, there's everything kind of piles up on your farm, and then you have so much to do when you get back. I haven't figured out if there's a balance that you can strike there. Let's put up our fruit. And then it was the poppy honey, I believe, that was worth the most. So we sell that, and then this gets turned into mead. We can actually just take that over there. Right, because poppy honey is down here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And And why not? Let's just put some hops in there as well. And why not? We can put the summer squash in here, put a radish in there, put a tomato in there. Great. And we'll bring our veggies over here. Then we should go to bed. Junimo's help with plants, not sure about animals, petting and such. Gotcha. Yeah, I wonder, do your hearts go down if you don't pet your animals after a while? Or is it that when your hearts are already all the way up, you're good to go? I don't actually know. Alrighty. We made 2,649 gold. Okay. Another lovely day in Stardew Valley. Hello, Haley. It's summer. That means the house is full of flies and ants. Yuck. I'm sorry. Okay. Up our Jojo Cola. Okay. Weather report. Going to be clear and sunny all day. And forecast for the Fern Islands region is going to be clear and sunny all day. Great. Spirits are very happy today. That's good. Living off the land. Got a spa in your town? Relax and hold still in the steaming hot water to replenish your energy. Ah, feels good, don't it? I always forget that that's a thing, but you can replenish your energy in the spa. It just takes a while. So it depends on how you play, whether you feel good about that. All right, we have our watering can so we can water George again. Good morning, George. Got some hardwood from George. Anything to harvest down here? Yep, we've got some hops. Okay. Confused. Why is there's a dead plant there? I don't know why. In here. Hops go in there. Forgot to sell the poppy honey yesterday. Supposedly at full hearts, as long as they eat grass outside, you can neglect them for the most part. Okay. So maybe not in wintertime. Okay, we'll go to Clint's today to get those geodes open. Let's go ahead and make some iron ore while we're at it. Okay, and then we'll have to see what... Hold on, let's go ahead and try and move the wine over into the other chest. Go. So this will be like our wines and juices section. Honestly, do we have any fruit that we've made? Oh, juices. Here. Okay. And then maybe, yeah. So anything in a jar, I guess will go in the other bin. We haven't made too much. So we have corn and fiddlehead fern juice. But outside of that, we haven't put too many veggies into the kegs. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I thought we had, so I'm confused, but I guess we'll do that. Two of these. Don't know how many spots we have open, so let's see. Okay. Let amaranth in. Oh, we definitely have done hops, right? Bok choy, broccoli, I have one more keg that we can put carrot in, and then since we have these, we'll just do this. Okay. We'll have a few more kegs we need to fill. Sell the mead. And then, so we'll look at the jars and see what we don't have yet. Potato, pumpkin, radish, red cabbage, summer squash. Potato, pumpkin, red cabbage, summer squash. Potato, pumpkin, red cabbage, summer squash. Okay, so can we put tea leaves in a keg? I don't know if we can. Let's do tomato. I don't know if we can put rice in a keg. Can we put wheat in a keg? You know what? Let's just grab all of it. See if we can. If not, that's fine. And then yams. Okay. Start with tea, I guess. We can put tea in a keg. Okay. Got tomato. Rice. We can put rice in a keg. We can put wheat in a keg. And we only have space for one yam, which is fine. Okay. Great. And I think that covers all of our veggies. I know I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. Your storage is so satisfying. Thank you. It could be even more organized for me, but it is as organized as I have the time to make it right now. But I think we're going to get a storage shed soon to store as much as we can in it so that it's not all kind of spread across the farm. But that is another one of the things that I'm like, I don't know how to do storage sheds efficiently because oftentimes I'm storing things in places where it's like all the way across the farm from where I need it to be. And I'm like, now it's not convenient to just pop it in right next to where I need it. But I don't want to have multiple storage sheds for all the different sections because that just takes up space too. I don't know. I need to go sleep. Have a good rest of your day/night, people. Thank you so much, Lizzie. Have a lovely rest of your evening. Could we get some exclamation point good nights in the chat for Lizzie? I hope you sleep well. Sweet dreams, and we'll see you next time. Oh, there's an animal there. Oh, that was the pig. Okay. Hello, everyone. Have a good night. Okay. I think I said hi to everyone. Now let's go inside and grab all of our stuff. Perfect. Did I say hi to you? Yes, I did. Okay. I can sell this. We can put that and then just take out the 2 milks for the cheese. Put the wool up. Ooh, we got iridium wool. Thank you for the exclamation point. Good night for Lizzie, Vanny. Oh, and we can sell the mayo. Okay. And then let's go down to our coop real quick. And then we'll head over to Clint's before I forget. Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing? Okay. Grab our coop things. Alrighty. Our mayo. Put everything else up. We got some more gold wool. Let's make some more truffle oil. I bought myself a little device that sends out little electric shocks to your muscles. Pure bliss. Oh, the, what is it called? TENS unit? That is very nice. I do enjoy a good TENS unit. Speaking of, where's mine? Did I find that the other day? I don't think I did. It's not where I would expect it to be. to go searching for mine. I forgot that that was a thing. But that might have helped me out with my pain that I was having last week. Oh, inventory full. Okay. Guess I'll just put everything up and head over to Clint's before I forget to do that. So many fruits. I love how you can have a greenhouse there. I know. I enjoy the greenhouse. It makes life easier. I really want a greenhouse in real life. Someday. I did see on Facebook Marketplace, someone was selling a little greenhouse. And I was like, gosh, if I had the money, I'd scoop it up. It was like a few $1,000s though, so not in the cards for me right now. All right, let's get these geodes open and see if we get anything special that maybe we can take to Gunther. Oh, you know what? I should have brought my stuff to upgrade my trash can. I forgot. Oh, we got an ancient sword. I don't know if I'm supposed to... I forgot if I'm supposed to sell those. I think you're supposed to just sell those because the treasures in there are not great. I can't remember. Okay, we got orpiment for our Omni Geode, 5 stone from our Omni Geode, and 3 stone from our Omni Geode. Well. Oh, we got a mango sapling. We can put that in a greenhouse. That's exciting. I should get back into Stardew. I bought it but never stuck with it. Oh, really? When was the last time you played it? I don't think there's anything for Gunther, is there? No. All right, well, we'll take our mango sapling back to the greenhouse at least. Pam says, "Erg, my head." Why do you have a headache, Pam? Ask as if I don't know. Okay, where did I plan on putting my mangoes? That is my question. I don't think I had written that out in my plan. 2023, gotcha. So it's been a while. Well, if you do get back into it, let me know how it goes. Okay, I think... mango sapling won't be able to grow here. Oh, really? What about here? No? I wonder if it's supposed to be back here, maybe? Because this is following a plan that I found that somebody else had. Hold on. This is 1, 2. Okay. Interesting. I guess I'll just leave it there for now. And we'll put our seed maker here and maybe here, just for now, I guess. Okay. And then since we're in here, we might as well just harvest all of this stuff. Blueberries, get the rest of our grapes, get our ancient fruit. We could harvest our pineapples as well, but I guess let's go ahead and harvest that fairy rose. Yeah, why not? Let's harvest our sunflowers. No harm can come from it. Just grow more. Need more stuff to gift to Haley anyways. Okay. I love mangoes IRL. I wish they were more affordable here. How are they pretty expensive where you are? I do love mangoes as well. So tasty. Okay, we'll make some more seeds out of that one as well. I think that's everything. Perfect. All right. Powering through these animal products. Put the cheese away, sell the mayo, and make more mayo and more cheese. Boom. Boom. Okay. Oh, truffle oil. They're roughly $4 to $5 each. Oh my gosh. That's wild. Yeah, that is very expensive. My goodness. $4 to $5 each. That's like it's like a fancy treat. I don't actually know. I don't really think that we get mangoes here unless it's in season. But I will be moving to an area where they're a lot more easily accessible when we move in July, so I will be able to have a lot more mangoes in my diet. I'm very happy about it. Honestly, just like fresh produce in general will be a lot easier to come by than it is right now for me. It's rough here. Our produce is not good. Just not good. Same with avocados. See, I love an avocado too. Love an avocado. Wait, you guys are moving? Yes, we are moving. We will be moving in July, so there will be a portion of time where there'll be in July I'll have to take like 1 week off of streaming because or June. Yeah, in June we'll have to take a week off of streaming so that we can go and look at houses, and then July I'll probably have to take at least a week off so that we can actually move, because we are moving I think at least 1,000 miles away. So it's gonna take a second, and we're doing the drive, so it'll be a haul. Yes, yeah, we're not buying, we'll be renting, but I think that it'll be where we're gonna be for the next few years at least, because we're gonna try and save up money to be able to buy a house, which would be incredible. But yeah, so I want to take this more seriously, so we're actually going to go and look at places and see if it feels good to us, because I'm very much a vibes kind of person. If the vibes are not right, I'm not going to be happy. So yeah, I'm excited to see where we end up. Hopefully we can find something that is a really good fit and feels like it'll be a good place to be for a few years. Let's see. Holy, why did you decide to move? Because where I live right now is wildly expensive. And where I'm going to move to, I will be spending less than half of what I spend right now in groceries. Because this area is that expensive. And that's just groceries. Rent where I live right now is ridiculously high. And it's not going to get better. I feel like that's for most of the country. The rent is increasing. But yeah, I want to be able to save up money to buy things like be able to afford a house. Ideally while I can still physically enjoy it as a disabled person who doesn't know like where their body's gonna end up going in the next few years. I'd really love to buy a house and actually be able to like garden and spend time outside and be able to do that. So time is of the essence, I guess, for that. But we're not able to save too much right now because of how expensive this area is. But yeah, there's a lot of different motivators for us moving, but that's the main one is like, it's expensive to live here and I'd like to save up money. I would love, love, love to be able to afford a power wheelchair. It is something I really want so badly because it'll increase my independence so much and it'll mean that I get to feel like a real human on a regular basis. And get to leave the house more often than I do and get to go on longer excursions with family and friends than I can right now. So yeah, there's so many things that I'd like to save up money for. So this is just overall a good thing. But yeah, also ads are going to be starting in a second. So sorry. I can't remember whether I said it this time around, but it'll be starting in a few seconds. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to remember, is there anything else that we were supposed to do before the end of this day? Oh, leave me alone. Shoo. Okay. You'll do a household customization for Sims in real life. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, maybe hopefully before people get into ads, but I will be starting a YouTube channel for all my art stuff since I'm unable to do it on stream now that I've changed my setup and my setup no longer allows me to use the camera that I was using. But part of that will also be, I was asking people if they'd be interested in seeing like house, like rental friendly decorations and upgrades and like seeing how I decorate maybe my stream room and things like that. So that'll be going up maybe before I move for regular art content, but then once I move I'll be doing videos on that process. So if that's something that you're interested in, keep your eyes peeled, I guess, for when I make an announcement that has gone live. Ooh, tiny vlogs, yes. And they'll probably not be tiny. They'll probably be, I don't know. I was making art content on YouTube last year, and each video was probably between 40 minutes and an hour long. So it'll probably be around that same. It'll be long form content, so it'll be different than what I'm making right now. But that's the content that I was used to making before, so it is what I enjoy making. All right, I'm gonna make another piece of clothing just because I feel like it. Actually, maybe I'll make that in the morning when people get back from ads. All right. Good night. All right. 9,018 gold. Damn, never mind. Massive vlogs. Yeah. Yep. And long form content does well on YouTube depending on, what kind of things you're making. A lot of people really like putting stuff on in the background. Thank you for the nice. A lot of people like putting things like videos on in the background while they do chores and stuff. So those tend to do well once you get a good following, I guess. All right, it's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow, and a beautiful sunny day on Fern Island, or the Fern Islands, I should say. Spirits feel neutral today. Alrighty. Let's see, Joja Cola. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around for ads and helping support me and our stream. I appreciate it. Hello, Haley. I got up early and fed all the farm animals. I hope that makes your job a little easier today. Thank you so much. I also filled George's water bowl. I'm just going to do some dusting over here. That should help out, right? Sure. Phew, it's hot out here. All right. Good morning, George. these hops. Harvest our stuff. Grab the corn. All right. And we'll put that up. Okay, I'm trying to remember. We've kind of just been doing basic farm maintenance and Ginger Island, but I'm going to take a look at our list of things to do in a second to see what other to-dos we haven't gotten done today that we might be able to do. Oh, for example, maybe upgrading our trash can. That might be good. Let's sell our mayo. Put up the cheese and the cloth, make more cheese, and grab some truffles for truffle oil. Also, I think for the truffle oil maker, we needed an ingredient that we were needing for something else. Hardwood. Okay, so we need 20 hardwood. Maybe we'll go and do that real quick. Let's make another truffle oil maker. Hardwood, slime. Oh, how many hardwood do we need? I think we need like 50. So we'll have to collect some hardwood. No, 20. Okay, we only have 10, so we won't be able to do that now. That's okay. We'll collect it for the future. Oh, I was gonna make this shirt. Okay, so I grabbed fabric and then I grabbed this soapstone. And if you have a sewing machine, you can put your cloth in there and then grab your soapstone and put it in the spool area. And then you get a mystery thing if you haven't made it before. And it comes out, for that item, we got a gaudy shirt. Which is funny that they called it gaudy, because I thought it was cute. It's like a blue shirt with light blue polka dots. I thought it was adorable. And it matches our blue skirt. So, yeah, no regrets. Don't forget to get House Flipper. Oh, I got it. I downloaded it right before stream. Thank you so much for putting that notification in the gaming chat and Discord. I appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely grabbed it. It's a cozy renovating / cleaning game. You can even have a dog that helps you. What? I don't know. I don't know if I've watched House Flipper gameplay. I think I've only heard people talk about it, but I don't know if I've ever watched it. So, I wonder if that's something that people would be interested in me streaming. Maybe I'll check in the Discord and see how people feel about that. There's a sequel already, so the gameplay is a bit old. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I feel like maybe I've watched someone play it, but I'll have to hop into the game and see if it looks familiar. All right, let's put all of this up. And hop down into the coop and check in. I'd watch you play Power Wash Simulator 24/7. All right. Power Wash Simulator. Power Wash Simulator is that by the same people? Because I have watched Power Wash Simulator. The satisfying game and your satisfying voice, sign me up. Oh my gosh, incredible. Good to know, good to know. I feel like Power Wash Simulator is good for like just chatting streams too, because I feel like it's almost like mindless gameplay in a way where you don't have to think too hard about what's happening. Oh, we have a bunch of hardwood here that we can collect. Let's just go ahead and do that. So it's a good game for just hanging out, you know? For a low energy day, maybe. It's, I've been trying to figure out how to get a gauge as to what kind of games people will be interested in. like our community specifically will be interested in. But I think I just need to kind of start playing different things on stream and see how people feel about it and ask at that point. See how it does. I think I'm always just afraid of doing a thing and people being like, oh, this sucks. But I feel like you don't know unless you try. I don't know. There we go. Shouldn't you be playing what you actually like to play? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And there's so much that I like to play. So it's not so much that I guess I don't like we have our community. Our community is people who chat, and also there's people who are lurkers that might have been lurking for a while and just haven't chatted. And I love that. I love that we can be a space where people feel comfortable just kind of like sitting in the shadows, you know, because that's kind of how I like to participate in streams oftentimes. But then when people aren't comfortable chatting, then I don't get to have that feedback of like, oh yeah, I really enjoy watching this from like everyone in our community, you know. I get to hear what people who are chatting think, but I'm trying to also keep in mind for the people who don't necessarily have that voice in the channel. But then I think I'm just like stressing myself out because I just have to be comfortable with not knowing sometimes and trying things out, and sometimes things not working out. And I think that's easier for a lot of the streamers that are bigger to be more comfortable with because they have a larger like set community who likes to hang out with them. And so it's less of a like business risk if they try something one time versus when you're a smaller streamer. I think there is a higher risk. I don't know if anything that I'm saying is making sense, but hopefully you're getting what I'm saying. But yeah, there's so many things that I enjoy playing that we could play. I also don't want to spread ourselves thin because I've done that in the past where we have like too much going on, and I stream 3 times a week. So it's not like I'm streaming, 5 times a week and we have so much time to do so many things. But I guess that's good because then we build up our backlog too of like, oh, I actually do want to try this. So we have, moving forward all of the content that I potentially could enjoy that we can do later. I see you're still trying to make money at the end of the day. I am. I'm doing this because I enjoy it, and I wanted to be doing something where I can own my own business and be as independent as possible, because sometimes, most of the times, functioning as a disabled person in the type of society that many of us live in can be challenging to work, to have a job. Be your own boss. Yes, exactly. You get it. You understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Did I do all of the greenhouse? No, I didn't do any of the greenhouse today. I'm trying to slowly grow. I'm trying to not force anything to happen faster than it needs to. And there are so many. If you are also a newer streamer, you maybe know that there is a bunch of advice for how to be a streamer and stream successfully, and some of that advice will work for some people and some of that advice won't. Like one of the things is like, don't quit your day job before, you know, you're in a stable place as a streamer. I didn't have I didn't have that option. So, you know, but I'm also trying to be realistic about the kind of growth that I can do. And I'm just trying to enjoy where we're at right now and continue to try and steadily grow as we go, if that makes sense. And like I said, I feel incredibly lucky to be able to hang out with y'all and to do stuff like this and to be able to build a community that's worldwide. Like, how freaking cool is that? Make a set schedule. My life is the opposite of a set schedule. So thank you. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that it's funny because, like, I guess the world is made up of so many different people who function best in different ways, right? So the way that somebody else might do something, like streaming or running their business, or I don't know, just the way that they live their life, the way that somebody else is like comfortable doing that and functions at their best might be completely the opposite of the way that I function at my best. But that's what makes our world work, I think, because if we all functioned in the same exact way, I feel like our world would be a mess. We wouldn't be able to have everything that we have if all of us needed to function at the same capacity, because, like, there are people who function better at night, so they can get things done at night. And then there are people who function best early morning and they get things done early morning. And all across the day, there are people who have their prime functioning times at different parts of the day. And if we didn't have that, I feel like it would be so much harder to get everything to run smoothly, I guess. These things fascinate me. Okay, let's take a look at our list real quick. Oh, what day is it? Tuesday? Okay. Let's see. Try to get a friendship of at least 8 hearts with 10 villagers. What is going on, Tomato? Are you okay? Are you good? Plus, I'm not in it for the fame or money. It's just to hang out with other folks while I'm goofing around. If numbers go up, great. Yeah, exactly. And that's, like, there are streamers who are doing, like, who stream, and they stream on a very irregular basis, and they're here to hang out, they're here to have fun, they're here to play games and do their thing. And then there are streamers who are full-time streamers, and they stream, like, basically content creating is their full-time job, and this is how they help support their families. And then there are content creators that are maybe like smaller content creators, but this is still their full-time job, and this is the only way that they've been able to find to be able to have paid work because of their situation as well. So, like, again, the whole Twitch community is like, there's a bunch of different situations. Different people have got different ways, different things going on. I see. You were trying to type out, someone's got to run the power plant 24/7. Vanny comes in and goes, someone. Tomato has someone, Jesus. That's really funny. The struggle is real. Okay. Upgrade tools. We're too late for that today. Catch summer fish. I really need to figure out what fish are around in the summer. Gift everyone their gifts. I guess we can grab gifts and just, like, go around and gift people things. That might be a good thing to do towards the end of this day. Build a fence around the coop. I think we need to get more stone for that. We can chop down more wood. We made one more truffle oil maker. I want to make another one. We picked up our watering can, so we're good there. We made the extra chests that we needed. Okay, great. Yeah, let's go ahead and just run around and gift people stuff, because why not? Tea is a universal like. I guess I can bring some tea. And then this was full of the gifts that we had for people. Maybe... I don't know. I'm trying to... Because we don't have coffee beans, right? We need to buy a coffee bean. Do we have more tea? No, we don't. Oh, this is a different type of tea. That's Stardrop tea. This is green tea. Because coffee is like the best thing, because that's a universal like. So I could just, you know, grab 20 coffees and then run around and gift people the coffee. But, I mean, Easter is tomorrow, true. Someone over the rainbow could be doing a reenactment. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Maybe chopping wood is our best bet for now. Just so that I don't have to try and figure out all of the likes and everything. Okay. So this is the area where I decided to keep all of our wood. So I'm just going to chop most of this back so that we have more wood. I can't remember whether we got all of the hardwood over there or not. Okay. We'll clear this out. And then any seeds that we get from the trees that we chop down, then we'll just plant them again and let it grow back up. I don't think I've actually cleared this out since we planted this. But I'm just going to clear out the bigger trees and then let the little trees grow back up. If I have to cut down little trees to get to the big trees, I will do that though. Perfect. All right. Oops. Breakos, do you usually only stream when you're on the road? Yeah. Okay. Just a little bit more. Oh, snap. When did they do that? This is the most riveting part of stream, right? Is watching me chop wood. First mannequin? Nah. Chopping wood? Yes. This is kind of the mindless stuff. Which is great for when you're playing by yourself, because you're just like, oh, I can just chill out. Oh dear. Okay. Well, hello. Monsters have come out. Okay. I guess I'll just head back home then. Because if we're going to be bothered by monsters this entire time. Whee! Eventually we'll get that fence all fixed up. Shoo. Oh, I was almost out of energy anyways. Ah! How dare you. There we go. Yeah, pretty much exclusively on the road. Gotcha. So do you stream from your truck? Oh. Chest is down here now. See, this is what happens when I get so used to chests being in a specific place and then I move them. I'm like, where is everything? Ah. Yep, running on hotspot when the signal allows. That's wild. What a way to live. Only streaming on the road and when the internet works. I feel like that's like an exciting, like it makes streaming an adventure. Okay. I think we'll call it a day here. Let's see how much money we made. Hopefully a lot. Okay. Not much. We made 3,030 gold today. In a way, yeah, you never know when it's gonna randomly die. No. That sucks. Does it? Is it often dying? Okay. We're going to call this a stream. So we'll switch back over to facecam.